Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this SH Figuarts set. And this is Tony Stark from Iron Man 3. Tony's power stage. It's right here. And then a picture of him on the cover. On the box. Then on the back, got more pictures. So let's take a look at the figure and the accessories. Alright, and here we have the figure and the accessories. We have Tony Stark with some interchangeable hands and replacement parts for arms and legs. And then here's the stage. You just need to put it together, snap on pretty easily. Just pegs and holes. You just need to peg those in to create that stage. Alright, and here we have Tony Stark standing on the base. The base does not light up, and here's the figure. And let's get a good look at that Tony Stark head sculpt. It's really, really good. Let me see if I can rotate him around a little bit so you guys can see. They did a really good job with the likeness to Robert Downey Jr. And paint job. It's nice. It's printed on, but it does look decent. A lot better than Captain America. And see if I can get in even closer. Alright, and here's an even closer shot of the head sculpt. You can still see there are dots all over his face, especially around the eyes and the eyebrows. But I think they did a good job. I mean, you're not gonna notice it until you really look closely at him. From far away, he looks really, really good. And even at this distance, the likeness is really good. The only thing that's bothering me, yeah, are those eyes, the little dots. But other than that, it's a perfect Tony Stark head sculpt for the size. It's a 6-inch figure. And the rest of them. And here's how you replace the arm. They're interchangeable. So this is something I don't recommend doing too often. The fact that you have to kind of forcefully pull the forearm off of this figure to replace it. You are putting a lot of pressure on the joint itself. So I just worry that if you aren't careful about it, you might, if you do it too often and you aren't careful about it, you might start to break this joint here, because it is only held on by a peg here. The way this hinge joint is constructed, so you gotta be careful. I say maybe do it once or twice, but not too often. I wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it that many times. I would just add the parts I want and then just leave it like that for a good while before I start switching them out. Because if you do it too often, yeah, the risk of this joint breaking, it's possible. Alright, and here I got Stark wearing one of his gloves and his leg there, and the joint, it has a really nice pivot joint on the ankle there. You can see right there. And as far as articulation, head is on the ball joint, and then base of the neck there's another ball joint. Shoulders on the ball hinge, and inside there is another ball joint. Give it even more range of motion, and then there's a bicep swivel, and then ball hinge shoulders. Elbows, and then ball joint at wrist. Chest, there's a ball joint. Waist, there's a ball joint. Hips are on the ball joint. Knee, it's a hinge joint. and ankles on a ball hinge joint, and there's toes articulation. So as far as posability, this thing is quite nice. Alright, and here I got him on a kneeling pose. I can't really do a landing pose that well, but so I decided to give him a kneeling pose instead. So overall, it's a great looking figure, and if you plan on getting the Hall of Armor, the all 7 of them, then you definitely want this one. This will be a really good companion piece for the Hall of Armor if you plan on getting those, which I am, and those things are pretty expensive once you add 7 to it. And they have the Hall of Armor and the Mark 6 together as a set. They're soliciting that one right now, and so I think if you don't have, I would think the Hall of Armor would be attached to every single Iron Man from now on. Then, at least the first 7, because if they're going to do it, if they already am doing it with the Mark 6, then I think they're gonna do a set for all of them, or you could buy the Hall of Armor separately, all by itself. Whichever way you decide, if you're gonna get those, then you definitely need this figure. And since I have Mark 43 out on display, figure I'll show you guys what he looks like on the base itself. He's doing a landing pose, a really nice looking landing pose. So at the end of the day, it's a set worth getting. I say yes if you plan on building the Hall of Armor, and even just for the sheer likeness of Robert Downey Jr. here. It's really impressive for something this size, and hey, I would definitely recommend this figure. And for anyone else who is a Iron Man fan or a SH Figuarts fan, this is a definite must-have for your collection if you're Iron Man fan, or you just want to build the Hall of Armor like me. So there you go. Thanks for watching.